I want you to look closely at this photo and let me know if you see anything wrong. What do you see in this photo? Father helping his daughter do dishes? Maybe an older brother? Oh no. This is 22-year-old preacher Charlie Jones, and this is his 9-year-old wife, Eunice Winstead. In 1937, in the hills and hollows of Wayne County, Tennessee, preacher Charlie Jones here married 9-year-old Eunice. She had just finished third grade. She still played with paper dolls. She liked to run outside barefoot because she's a little child. But Charles didn't see a child. Charles saw a bride. And what was, her parents agreed. And for the whopping sum of $1, they married her off to this man. And now if you're wondering the conversion, that's about $22 in change in today's market. That's all their daughter's childhood was worth, $1. And at the time in Tennessee, there was no minimum age for marriage, although Charlie and Eunice had to go across state lines to find a clerk that would be willing to sign off on it. And when they did, she was so small she had to stand on a stool to sign the paperwork. Now, when this all happened, it made national headlines. People were outraged, but nothing happened. No one was arrested because no law were broken, and no one intervened. In fact, when her parents were questioned about it, her dad's like, yeah, well, we married her off. Her mom was like, yeah, Charlie is a good man. There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, her mother even said that Eunice was a good girl and Charlie would take care of her. Now, after they were married, she had to go back to school. And one day while at school, she was being mischievous and the teacher whipped her, which was something that was common back in the day. Well, her husband got so mad about it, he pulled her out of the fourth grade and she no longer went to school after that. She gave birth to their first child at 15, had a total of 9 children. By the time she was 18, she was almost married for an entire decade. But here's the kicker. When their 17-year-old daughter wanted to marry a 20-year-old man, 3 years different, they said no, that she was too young. She needed to find somebody more suited to her age. The irony. But let's call this what it is. Even back then, it was grooming. A grown man, an adult, a preacher, isolated a 9-year-old little girl, was enabled by society and the child's parents, the people who were supposed to protect her. He took her out of school. He got her pregnant as a 14-year-old girl while she had the baby at 15 and robbed her of everything her childhood should have been. But let me get real with you for a moment. In 40 states, 40 of them, some form of child marriage is still legal. Some as young as 12 or 13, as long as a judge or parent signs off, is often this is to adult men. And once they get married, all the rights and protections that they have as a child are gone.